The fact is...
Oh, it's so sad, but the meme is so funny. Oh. We are halfway there to 24k of you guys in the subreddit. As the way it describes it, though, is 23.5 people found Lando deserved the win. I'm sure there's many, many more. I am still recovering from the deep, dark depression that was Sunday. Well, not evening, midday, actually. I had too much of the day. Russia being so early in the day was actually horrendous. It gave me too many hours to contemplate my depression that day. And 62 people finding the title fight great. I mean, the title fight, that's the saving grace. The silver lining was, after Russia, the title fight is still very, very juicy. Hamilton now is in the lead, and Verstappen in probably the, thereabouts the quicker car, I think, in most places, needs to now go and play some catch-up. So, exciting times. But here we are, then another reaction to our subreddit, and this one is following the, well, as you may have just, guessed, a depressing Russian Grand Prix for myself and any others who are hoping that Lando would go on for the win. I'm sure there's going to be some memes to cheer us up about the whole situation. Oh, pain. The two horsemen of almost winning a race, but got F up by reality. Ah, that's actually pain. That's pain. Both of them. Both of their times are coming. Both Lando Norris's and George Russell's time for winning in Formula 1. They are coming, okay? The future is bright for Formula 1. We've got so many next-gen drivers that are just ready to start lapping up race wins once you've got the kind of the old guard going away. Yeah, it's gonna come. But yeah, it's kind of... it's quite British in a way for them to have such bad luck on their first time and maybe going on to win a race. Something like that happens. Obviously, we know George is just as tragic, really. A puncher, and then Mercedes, the top team, fluffing at their pit stop. Anyone notice how depressed the guy on the right looks in these cutscenes? Well, you know what? This was 6 days ago. How fitting! How fitting for this episode, huh? Because that is the mood of everyone following the checkered flag on Sunday. But yes, he does look, he's very, there's no animation going on there, a little bit of a lazy animation going on with the cutscene. Facts with not. Oh, God, yes. Honestly, Sunday may have been the first time I didn't want rain in a Formula 1 race, because you just can't tell. And, Alonso said it quite eloquently in his post-race interview, you just get very unlucky. He got unlucky, Lando did, and Charles did, obviously, as well. So all three of them, Alonso got the least lucky out of all of them, but he still lost positions, because I think he went out for one more lap compared to the people around him, and then he just managed to come in at a kind of okay-ish time. Obviously, Charles and then Lando tried even one more lap, and like Lando said in his interview, at the time, it was dry enough in those two sectors. It was wet in the second sector, wasn't it? But it was still quicker in sectors 1 and 2 and 3, and then you round one corner, and then it's like, oh, for frick's sake, Mother Nature is very, very cruel. And for some reason, also, it seemed like Merck, more than any other team, had more info about the rain, because they told Lewis that, because Lewis wanted to stay out as well. He wanted to do what Lando did, because they said that in the interview. They were talking together, and then they had more info. So I don't know if there's like a procedural way or radar thing or whatever, because even Gasly, I saw in the radio, was complaining to his team AlphaTauri that whatever we're doing with the rain, guys, we need to change something, because we're getting every call wrong. So there is some sort of finesse and skill sometimes to seeing what the rain's going to do, but at the end of the day, it is also just a lot of potluck, and sometimes it doesn't go your way, but as I said at the start, it will come. Everyone like that except Ferrari fans. Yep, let's not forget what a stellar weekend it was still in the end. Saturday, insane. Pole position, his first pole, so gas, and that qualifying session also was really, really gas, because it was just sick to see everyone like headless chickens, didn't really know what to do. Then you had everyone going on the slicks, and it was still quite damp a little bit there, and you just take some risks, even to the point where the race winner, hit the wall twice in the pit lane and then span it and hit the wall in the rear. It's very, very exciting for sure. And that continues on the streak of this season. This season's going to go down as, I think, a real true classic, because there's been so much craziness that it even made Russia an exciting race. And the jinx worked. The reverse jinx worked. I tweeted, surely it can't be a good race because we've had a banger season. And it worked. It worked. It doesn't count. Hamilton got 100 race wins, 99. That business in Canada doesn't count. I saw someone put this on Instagram. It's like a meme or something of Vettel would like to disagree. It's a photo of him taking the one and swapping it over. Yeah, Vettel. I'm sure by now Vettel's forgotten about it. But if you count back, could have been quite close, you know. Binotto, what is the problem? Everyone. I simply don't know. I also, what is Carlos's face there? He's not okay. Someone needs to check on him. After the Russian Grand Prix, pain for Lando, Hamilton's 100th win, last a second for Verstappen. It was, I said this, I was saying this near when we were watching it. It was actually went under the radar. Crazy damage limitations go from last to second. This I also saw. This is a fantastic edit. Breaking FI refused to cancel the Russian Grand Prix after Hebron. I thought this would be the site when we saw how the flooding was earlier in the week for the Russian Grand Prix, and then the fact that it rained so heavily. What was it on? It was Friday into Saturday as well, and they had to cancel one of the was it F3 or F2 races. This definitely was a site I thought we were going to see. But fantastic edit. Sublime. Seb and Mick are on the same team in the driver crew. Oh, that's heartwarming. That's very nice. Very nice. We all know how Sebastian Vettel's relationship is with Mick Schumacher. Obviously, very father-son sort of vibes, you know, because Vettel obviously was massive fan of Michael and then, you know, became friends with him. And so obviously, I think has a bit of, you know, parental feeling around Mick in Formula 1 in the paddock. And that's very sweet. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I would love that to happen in my career mode. But obviously, Vettel retiring at the end of season 2. So, sad time. Oh, we've got a Top Gear meme. I always got to love this.
Guys. But the fact is...
Oh, it's so sad. But the meme is so funny. Oh, Bottas not defending against Max. Tradition. Oh, honestly, what was his defending that day? I tweeted just laughing emojis about that defending, and then I had a couple of people come at me because other people also equally were you know, dive bombed by Max. Gasly's not going to defend him. You know that underline, AlphaTauri are never going to defend Red Bull that hard. The others, they had the overwhelming... Bottas is in a Mercedes car. He should be doing so much better. The other cars, all slower than Red Bull. They should be getting overtaken easily. He should have done better, but he doesn't give a shit anymore. He actually just doesn't care about the team, about Lewis. And I'm here for it because he's leaving, so who cares? Aarava NASCAR Desire. This looks very, very nice, actually. Quadrant colors. Liking it. You know what? If I ever get back on NASCAR and there's a way to do a custom livery on PC or whatever, that is the one. That looks very decent. Fair play. When it's almost Christmas, but there's no race car shaped presents under the tree. Sad times. Oh, that's upset me. Look, Aarava has the whole rainbow. I do indeed. Wow. When was it? It's one of my videos, I'm guessing. 15 out of 36. Was this literally the last episode? Mexico? It must be Mexico, surely. I can't believe he didn't cry at the Titanic. Didn't even have feelings. And the boys crying at Sunday. I mean, there was plenty of girls crying over Lando on Sunday as well, so it's not just they're not just exclusively for the Titanic, I'm sure. Just rewatched the race and noticed the front jackman was the person that collected the Constructors' Trophy. Hey! Very nice. If you don't know the context, Hamilton mistakenly had, I think, the ERS or magic button on in the Merc, and so when he was braking, he couldn't actually slow it down enough because that toggle was on, and he hit the front jack guy, and he went kind of stepped back and then fell away. And I'm sure, you know, maybe he had a bit of a bruise on his arm or whatever. I don't think he broke anything, clearly, but probably came up a little bit sore. But very nice touch, classy as ever from Mercedes with that. Ooh, when it's things like this, I'm always very intrigued. 2018, 2021, title contenders. Okay, right. Something bad happens to them. George Russell signing for Merc? I don't really think that's a That's not actually the same thing, though. Like, I think you could have updated... This was 3 days ago. Hamilton crashing... no, because he came back for the win. Doesn't really work. I'm critiquing this already, because it's not the same. That's not the same. Russell signing for Merck is not the same as crashing in at your home Grand Prix and losing all sense of composure for the rest of your career. They start making mistakes. Hit the wall. Okay, hit the wall. That's one. Calm. Their rival wins. Okay. Not apart from this one, kind of correct, but it's not. I'm not gonna rate it because it's not like crazy, like, oh, similar enough, because that's just a bit of a leap. Oh no. Anyways, Mother Nature looking over at the Russian Grand Prix, sprinkling around. Belgium, piss off. We don't care about you anymore. The rain is moved on. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Overtakes shown on TV. This tiny slide. Overtakes during... What was the TV... This might have been as bad as a Monaco Grand Prix TV direction. It was bad. Why were we... The move that Lando made on Sainz for the race lead... We cut onto that as it was like halfway done whilst we were watching nothing. And then we watched so many overtakes in the small box. Just enlarge it. Like, when it's happening, enlarge it when we're not seeing anything else. The only time you should keep the small box on permanently when there's an overtake is because when there's another overtake happening on the main screen. If there's not, enlarge the box on the tower to the main feed. And then also just show us stuff. We missed so many overtakes. It really was like the Monaco Russian Grand Prix. Ricard's going to be a boring race, but it was a good race. Sochi was going to be a terrible race. Rain made it exciting. Yas Marina, there's no rain. Unless that idea Bernie had about sprinklers comes out, then maybe we've got something going. Arav greeting Arav. Oh, I love it. I love when that happens. When my NPC in the game meets my in-game, like, character driver guy in the cockpit. Insane save at Monaco. I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he loses the back end. Oh my God. Goodness me. How's he done that? I thought he was going to do a full 360, but very, very cool. I mean, I don't know if you have a little bit of rear wing damage, maybe, or something like that. I mean, the fact that the more impressive part is the momentum you got. And the fact that you actually drift into it and then just keep going at pretty okay speed into the rest of the chicane, pretty mental. What is it? The onboard. Yes, let's watch the onboard. Whoa! Yes, he can.
Can you stay out on this condition? Can you stay out?
Yes!
That's a good edit. That's Mark Webber moment. This is a set of course and oh my God! That's more than a Mark Webber moment, mate. Your car went flying. Car freaking took off. It's like gaining momentum after spinning. I just know what this is going to be, isn't it? It's going to actually work when he snaps. There we go, and... I mean, that graphic's sick, though, by the way. That is a sick graphic. Quadrant F1 2021 co-op, but every Gary from marketing driver of the day. How is that actually... How has that happened? We've got every guest we've had who is the Gary from marketing person is our driver of the day. We had Josh, we had Pi, we had, who was, Ben in the third episode, and then Rhea and Steve took over the car for a one-off episode, and Steve driving his Gary from marketing he really is from marketing. He knows what he's doing. Another normal race on the F1 game. I don't think there's going to be anything normal about this, to be honest, but let's see. I mean, maybe normal in terms of the glitches, obviously, as easy means, but... Alright, turn one. He's going to set up for the move. Oh, my! Mama! Jeez, okay. I thought something was going to happen with his car. Clearly not. That came... Look at he's right there. Look at the speed. He got decked. Absolutely decked. Bang! Bang, and the car's gone. If you no longer go for the gap, probably my best overtake. Okay, let's see what you got, buddy. Let's see. Singapore. Oh, okay. The McLaren and Ferrari just tripped over each other. I think one of them's got front wing damage. Surely not. Surely he's not going to go. Oh! 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 Oh my God! What an overtake! What an overtake! It's not even F1 2021. It's F1 2020? 2019? I don't even know what it is, but what a move! Look at the... No damage as well. No contact made either. You can't hear any crunching sounds. I would not have the balls for that. I'd definitely be backing out. But you, my man, take a bow. Fair play. Fair play. That's the epitome of if you no longer go for a cap. I think we're going to end on that note because that is a fabulous overtake at Singapore. Guys, if you did enjoy this one, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Continue to post. Link down below to the subreddit. If you're new around here, do subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.